4 wins in a row with 9 clean sheets and unbeaten in 14. That's some run of form towards the end of the season. How do you reflect on today's game?
Yeah, tough game. I didn't think we played particularly well first half. Thought our ball retention in the final third weren't really good enough, and even though we still created 3 really good chances and should have scored probably. But like we said at half time, we've got to improve, and I think it showed today the substitutions. When you got a strong bench, we brought Frank on and Jason Banton, and Archie Jones. The 3 subs, I thought Frank in particular and Jason started getting on the ball, keeping the ball better, and we got in better areas. And I think the same as everything really. Once we scored again, you see sort of like the pressure lift off us, and I suppose it's just a tension thing really. Going into every game now, you've got to win, or you've got to try and win every game. And when you don't score early, the frustration becomes a little bit. Everyone gets a little bit tense, a little bit nervous, and the anxiety. And then once we scored, we started to get the ball down and we started to play, and we looked different again. But look, 9 clean sheets on the bounce, incredible, isn't it? And I think that's undefeated 31 now, I believe, which is incredible. I mean, I say it every week, don't I? It's just mental, but it's brilliant.
And it was 2 quick goals in the second half, 2 in 2 minutes. It really sort of knocked the belief out of them, and then after that they never really looked like scoring.
Yeah, I don't really think they really threatened us all game really. I think Gids has had a lot to do. They huffed and puffed a little bit, but I never felt as though they was going to penetrate us. I thought we was pretty solid at the back again. As I say, it's just a case of about us really. And once we scored, we looked completely different, and started to get the ball down and play, get the ball in good areas, and scored 2 goals. I'm pleased with Frank because he's come off the bench, made an impact, and I thought Jason done well when he got on as well. So that's what it's all about. Gilesy and Foxy never had their best days today, but they could play next week and they could be our match winners. We've got the ability in the squad, so not everyone's going to have a worldie every week, and when they have enough games, someone has to come on and do that, and it's a squad game, and that's what we said right from day one.
And just lastly on Chris's injury, looked like a nasty sort of knock to the head or something.
Yeah, he looks fine. He looks fine. I think it's just a bit of an impact injury. He looks good. Yeah, he's fine. He'll be fine for next week. And so we've got a clear week now. Got Tuesday, Thursday train, and folks at home next Saturday. They've lost again today, so I think they've lost 3 or 4 on the bounce now. I don't know what's happening there, but they seem to be on a downward spiral. So if we can win next Saturday, then we've got a great chance of getting in the playoffs. But we want to get second place, and it's still in our hands. So we're still in front of the others. And if we win all our games, they can't catch us. So we've got a great opportunity, and just got to keep going.
Cheers, Steve. Jason, 4 wins in a row with 9 clean sheets, unbeaten in 14. So some run of form the team are on. How did you reflect on the game today?
Yeah, we made it a bit difficult for ourselves. I think we really kind of panicked in certain situations, but once we settled and started taking the extra pass, we looked a lot better, more composed, and we got the first goal, and it was always going to go on from there.
Yeah, Steve said he wasn't particularly happy or completely happy with the first half performance. How did you see it watching from the sidelines?
Yeah, we could have done better, but it's a tough place to come. Wingate, a good team, so we stayed in the game, and then once we stay in the game, we're always going to get chances, and the likes of Frankie and Chris is always going to tuck them away. What
was your advice? What were you told when you came off the bench?
Just to make things happen, just be positive, and that's what I tried to do. And I come on and we instantly scored straight away, so I was happy to contribute.
Yeah, and the 2 goals really sort of knocked the belief out of them, and they didn't really look like sloppy passes and that. From then on, how did you sort of see that?
Once we our clean sheets talks for itself. So once we were ahead, I think they were just deflated. They were deflated, and there was no coming back for them really.
And you're involved with the second goal that Frankie scored. Just talk us through that.
Yeah, I just tried to. It was kind of a cross shot, but I just put in the area, and luckily Frankie landed on it and scored a second. So yeah, that was good to be involved.